Hey everyone, Richard Gibbons here, MLS Director for Southwest MLS, and today I'm going to go a little bit outside of the MLS and show you guys how to use a GIS map. So GIS maps are maps that are hosted by counties and cities that have just an absolute wealth of information in them for you. I'm going to kind of go over some of that for you. First off, I want to show you though, on SWMLS.com, if you click on resources up here in the top right, we've added the links to the different GIS maps on this page here for you. So you have, Albuquerque, Bernalillo, Rio Rancho, Sandoval, Torrance, and Valencia on there. And as we find more, we can of course add more on there as long, within our area. But I'm going to be working mainly within the Albuquerque and Bernalillo County one, just to kind of show you what's available because they have the most available stuff. But then even like Valencia County, they're a much smaller county, much lower population. You can even get their planning and zoning there on their GIS map. So don't be afraid to go out and kind of play around with it. Now, the thing you want to look for anytime you're on one of these GIS maps is this thing right here that says layers down here in the bottom left. In Valencia County, it's in the top right, but the icon usually looks pretty similar and it says layers, and that's what you're looking for. And that's where you can check what you want to look at on the map. So here in Albuquerque, like for example, I'll pull up the IDO zoning right here. It's under the comprehensive plan. You click that and you can see all the different zonings for Albuquerque. If you zone in, it'll actually tell you, is it NRC or NRLM or anything like that. Now you'll notice if I zoom out here, you have all the zoning. This is your city limits, this dotted line here, and you can see where it fills out all the zoning, and everything else says unincorporated areas. So if you have a property, like say over here in like South Valley or up in the North Valley that has an Albuquerque address, but it's not showing up here, it's going to be in the Bernalillo County GIS map. So if we come over here to the Bernalillo GIS map, we can scroll down under zoning and planning. You have BC zoning, and there's all the zoning for Bernalillo County. So flipping back over to Albuquerque, just to show you some other things that are in here. You have things like your neighborhood zones, your neighborhood associations. Those are right here. So you can click on that. You can see all the different neighborhood associations that are in an area. So like right here, we got the LDR. That's Loma del Rey. For example, you can get your police area commands or your fire station districts. There's your fire station districts. You have bike paths. You can see all the different bike paths for the city. You have, going back up here, you can get your overlay zones. So like, the ones over here downtown are like your character zones. I'll uncheck it. You can see it's those right there. Or the blue is your historic protection overlays. So there's your different overlays from the city. Scrolling down, you can see ongoing city construction projects. You get these dotted lines pop up. Let's see. You can get your Senate or your representative districts. You can even see things like libraries or public schools. You have your school zones down here. Here's your elementary school districts, for example. So you can see like this is Monte Vista school district right here. You can even see places that there's traffic barricades set up or where future barricades are going to be. You have historic traffic counts. If you click on traffic counts, you get all these purple dots, and you can click on one, and it'll tell you this was measured in September of 2010, and there was 18,345 vehicles with a peak times of 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. So just an absolute insane amount of data is here. And one of the things that is always talked about in the realtor community is you don't want to be the source, you want to be the source of the source, right? So this is one of those sources. This is where you can go in and just get an absolute ton of information on various things that are going on in different cities and counties. There's all of your parks, for example. There's another one. So use our resources page, go through these different GIS maps, look at all the different stuff that's out there. Really, anything that you could possibly want to get from a county as far as a map goes is usually on their GIS map. A lot of the cities and counties actually use this themselves. This is how they keep track of these things, and then the data is just shared publicly for you as well. So if you have questions on it, of course, you'll be happy to help. You got support at SWMLS.com down here at 505-843-8833. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful day.